Hello and welcome to our final day of the Gentle Yoga and Meditation series. My name is Angelica and I'll be guiding you through today's practice. So today's going to be the most gentle of all the practices this week. So we won't even have the option of the chair. You're either going to be on your bed for today's practice. It's all taking place in a reclined position, on your bed or on a mat. Also have a place to sit for the end of your practice. You might bring a chair in for that portion of the practice or sit on a meditation cushion in your bed. The meditation cushion can double as your bolster for this practice. If you don't have a meditation cushion, any pillow will do. I would recommend maybe double stacking the pillows so you get a little more height, unless it's already a pretty thick pillow. So get started lying on your back and make sure you have a pillow or your meditation cushion within arm's reach. Lay down onto your bed or your mat and give your knees a hug and towards the chest. One knee in each hand, rock a little left and right gently. And then bring both hands to interlace around the right knee, kick your left leg forward. And then switch. You might move with the breath, inhaling to switch, exhaling to hold. Or you might just move at a pace that feels natural, comfortable in your body today. The next time your right leg is extended will be your last. And then you'll bring both knees in towards the chest. Knees land in tabletop, so your knees are stacked over your hips and your calves are about parallel with the ground or your bed. And then your arms will come to a cactus shape. Elbows at the height of the shoulders, fingertips reaching in the same direction as your crown. And we'll use our core just a little bit for these next few twists. So start to bring your awareness to your abdominals. And as you exhale, let both knees fall left. Your gaze might turn to the right. As you inhale, slowly bring your knees back up to center. And as you exhale, let the knees fall right, your gaze falls left. Slow and steady with your breath, breathing into center, exhaling to twist. Into center, exhaling to twist. Breathing in, drawing back to center. Exhale, let your knees fall to the left. They're going to stay. Your gaze falls to the right. You might shuffle your left shoulder a little farther to the left. Sometimes that little adjustment is needed to allow the upper back to smooth out onto the ground. And maybe you close your eyes here. Become aware of the breath as it moves in and out through the nostrils. And focus just a little more of your awareness on the exhale. Our body is in a constant state of interaction with our nervous system. And the inhale tends to activate the sympathetic nervous system, our fight or flight system. And the exhale is associated with the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest response. So when we focus our awareness on the exhale, we're reminding the body that it's okay to rest. This is a safe space and a time for stillness. Take one last cycle of breath in your twist. Start to engage through the abdominals, and as you breathe in, draw one knee and then the other up through center. As you exhale, let both knees fall to the right. Your gaze turns left. You might shuffle your right shoulder a little farther right until the upper back is flush against the ground. Perhaps you close your eyes and begin watching the breath. Focusing your awareness on each exhale. Each exhale, an opportunity to let go. Each exhale, an opportunity to surrender to the posture. Take one last long, soft breath here. And whenever your inhale comes, you'll drop your left knee and then your right up to your chest. Your left sole of the foot lands on the ground. The right ankle crosses over the left knee. Energetically, you're drawing your right knee away from your face, and you'll start to bring your left knee towards your face. The right foot is flexed. Your hands loop through. So one hand draws through that hole that is created in the kind of figure 4 shape of the leg. The left hand interlaces with the right along the back of the left hamstring or the front of the left calf. Allow the eyes to close. Noticing how the posture feels in the body. And this time, can you make your exhale twice as long as your inhale? So if you count a 3-second inhale, your exhale will be 6 seconds long. If you count a 4-second inhale, your exhale will be 8 seconds long. And if that doesn't work, you can just focus on extending your exhale to 2 seconds longer than whatever you found for your inhale. One last cycle of breath here at your pace. And then once you're done, you'll let the grip release, the sole of the left foot grounds, sole of the right foot grounds. Now your left ankle crosses over the right knee. Left foot is flexed, left knee pressing away from you as your right knee draws towards you. Looping the hands through, interlacing the hands where they feel most comfortable, and softening the eyes to close. Letting go of any effort whatsoever. And watching the breath. Same breath practice as the last side, finding what worked and continuing with that. One last cycle of breath. And then release the posture. You'll make sure your prop, your bolster, your pillow, or your meditation cushion is within arm's reach if it isn't already. And then we'll start to flow. Your arms are by your sides. Give a little tickle to your heels, so your heels are as close to your hips as they can be. With your mind's eye, can you ensure that your feet are parallel? Toes tracking forward, heels tracking back. And we'll move with breath. I'll introduce it and then you'll continue at your own pace. The inhale presses your hips as high as they can go, pressing into the upper arms, the feet, engaging your glutes. Exhale, lower the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, taking your time until the hips lower down. Your next inhale kicks both feet up towards the sky, flexing the feet, straightening the legs however much they can. And then the exhale to slowly lower the soles of the feet down. With your breath in, you press your hips up, rising them as high as they can go. Exhaling, vertebrae by vertebrae, releasing down. Breathing in, kicking heels to sky. Keep moving with your breath. Continuing with a simple sequence. One last time. When your feet land down the next time, and there's no rush to land them down, you'll reach for your pillow, bolster, meditation cushion. You'll press your hips up just like you were doing and slide your pillow underneath until you feel that your sacrum is supported. You might draw yourself in the direction of the crown a little more so that your tailbone's now tucking towards the backs of the knees. The bony hip points are drawing in the direction of your chin. You can stay here, bringing your arms down to the ground, this time palms up. Let the eyes soften to close, the musculature of the face releasing and relaxing. And can you find that longer exhale, whatever was working for you before, or perhaps a slightly different ratio of breath? Longer exhale than inhale. can stay just as you are. I'll give another 2 options for different sensations in the body. A really nice release for the lower back can be legs up towards the sky. Your legs have a gentle bend in them. The feet are relaxed. Your tailbone is tracking a little bit up in the direction of the sky. So you've got a tucked kind of belly in the direction of the bed or the ground. This is a really nice place to land and reset. Or if you're wanting a stretch for the front of the hips, you can extend the legs long, making an effort to scoop the pelvis, the pubic bone drawing in the direction of the chin so that you don't overextend in the low back. Whichever version you found, allow yourself to relax and soften there. Focusing your awareness on the exhale. The exhale representing the yin side of things. The being rather than the doing. Stillness rather than movement. Taking 3 more breaths at your own pace wherever you are. When you're ready, the soles of the feet land down if they weren't already. Press into your feet, lift your hips just enough to slide your pillow out from underneath you. Your left arm reaches up towards the same direction as the crown of the head. So your left arm's reaching overhead and you roll over onto the left side. Taking your time, you'll start to press up, landing in your comfortable seated position for the meditation portion of the practice. You may notice yourself feeling quite relaxed. And this is the beauty of bringing our physical asana yoga practice and our meditation practice together, is that we can cultivate different types of energy through the asana practice. As we move our physical body, the container of our energetic body, in different ways, we get energy flowing in different ways. And as we focus awareness on our breath in different ways, as we manipulate the breath in different ways, we can have different outcomes with the energy body as well. So taking a moment to find that comfortable, alert seat, closing your eyes, just asking yourself the question, how am I feeling? What's here in this moment? With each exhale, allow yourself to relax even more. As the body and the mind begin to relax, awareness begins to open up to anything you can sense, both externally and internally. Noticing sounds, visuals on your inner eyelid, smells that are present, aroma, tastes in the mouth. Noticing the ground below you, the connection of hands to legs or lap, the clothing, the different materials against your skin. And the sensation of the air against your skin. Turn your gaze inward now and watch the breath in and out through the nostrils. Air enters and dissolves back out. If you notice the mind wandering, you gently bring your awareness back. There's a sense of observing the breath, but at the same time, there's also the feeling of being aware of sensation. So can you watch your breath and at the very same time notice the aliveness that exists in the body, the energy, whatever it feels like today or in this moment? Can you watch the breath and at the same time notice the coming and going of sound? Allowing this practice to be one of curiosity and wonder. Rather than the simple discipline of sitting because we know it's good for us, can you bring a little bit of wonder into what it feels like to be alive when nothing is taking place except for observing the aliveness that is here? If you notice the mind wandering, the exhale can be a great opportunity to let the thoughts go. The inhale, a beautiful opportunity to come back to this moment, observing, feeling. Blinking the eyes open. Taking a sigh, coming back. Congratulations, you've completed our week-long gentle yoga and meditation series. It's been a true pleasure to share this practice with you. And I hope to see you for some other practices quite soon. Next week, this coming Monday, we have 2 new programs that will be available and free that you can sign up for if you haven't already. One of those is our pranayama and meditation program, and the other is our meditation for dealing with difficult emotions program. And you can find out more about those on my Instagram page, @AngelicaRao, or in your email. Namaste.